Hi, I'm Brian with SETZER'S, and today I'm going to be demoing a 2023 R-Pod 190 with Beast Mode package. I'll start off here on the front. We got a power tongue jack. Pretty much lifts the tongue up and down. Light switch on the front. In case of power failure, there's a manual crank to manually crank this jack. Behind it, we have a LP cylinder, holds 4.5 gallons. Dual stage regulator. Just recommend you open the LP tank all the way, close it all the way when you're done. Behind it, we have a battery, deep cycle marine, with a battery disconnect switch. We also have a tire monitor pressure system that's also installed on the R-Pod as well. Move on around. You'll get a starter kit. It'll come with a water pressure regulator, a 30 to 15 amp adapter, potable water hose, and sewer hose. This camper is going to come with 4 stabilizing jacks. They're stabilizing only, so always level the camper before you put the jacks down, and always use something under the feet of the jacks and wheel chocks. Right here we have a cargo area. It's the front cargo area. It doesn't go all the way through. Here we have a spray port. I like to call it the outside spigot. Pretty much has a coiled hose. Simple connection. Cold water only. This R-Pod's going to come with a grill that you can set up on the outside. It's basically a gas grill. Very simple setup. It has a gas line that connects underneath the camper. This connection does have a valve that opens and closes. Very simple to set up and put away. And then of course we always have some outlets. This is a valve to clean the sensors in the black tank so the monitor panel inside will read accurately. The Beast Mode suspension. So let me get you a good shot of it right there. So it's not a solid axle, it's independent suspension. Still, like all the wheel bearings on all the rest of the campers, you definitely want to perform a wheel bearing inspection at least once a year or every 12,000 miles. Keep them wheel bearings greased up. And here we have just some fold out steps that's underneath. Very simple. Just like that. And then further down, this is going to be the holder for the sewer hose. So you'd store it there, so you don't have to store it inside any cargo or up in the coach. Another cargo area. It does go all the way through, across the back, and you can get in here from inside the camper as well. All around, you got your spare tire, of course. Other side of your pass-through cargo. And then right here underneath the slide out, we have a short cord connection. It's going to be a detachable cord. 30 amp cord is what it uses, and the cord will be about 25 feet in length. Next to it is an inlet for cable or satellite. If that's not available, you do have an antenna on the roof for local channels. Down underneath here we have one dump station. This dump station is going to be for the kitchen sink only, or grade number 2. There is another dump station in front of the axle. This is going to be for the black tank, which is the toilet. Come on down a little further. We got 2 low point drains. This is a hot line and a cold line. These are for the water lines only. Drain your water lines when you're done camping. Flush and clean your water lines when you hook it back up. Up here we have an exhaust for your furnace. Your furnace is going to run on 12-volt battery and propane only. We also have a freshwater connection and a city water connection. Freshwater, of course, is a tank that you use when there is no water available where you're going to be camping. Just always remember not to overfill it, and when you get done you want to drain it out, and that drain is going to be right underneath here with a finger tight cap. And then also next to it is a hot water tank. This tank's going to run on electric or gas. It has 2 main switches. For electric, the switch is out here on the bottom left side of the hot water tank. For gas, it's inside on the monitor panel. This is a safety blow off, and this is your drain plug to drain the hot water tank. All right. You'll definitely need to still perform a battery inspection at least once a year, and we'll also need to have your roof inspected twice a year minimum. All right, you can go ahead and turn it off. All right, so as far as those roof inspections to be performed twice a year, you will need to have these lap seals cleaned and inspected. So definitely always keep these clean and inspect them twice a year. All the lap seals on the roof. All right, so this concludes the outside of the R-Pod, and now we're gonna go inside. Normally when you come in, your slide will be in. You'll need to get it slid out. The controls for your slide out is going to be right up here. You'll just press and hold down to put it out. Press and hold up to bring it in. Just make sure that it's either all the way out or all the way in. Also check the slide roof for any debris before you bring it back in. Switch for the awning. We're going to press up and hold it to extend that awning. Some things about the awning is you want to put it out to where you can see the tube. That's about as far out as I would extend it. If it does start to rain, don't forget to pitch your awning by pulling down on these bars. I recommend putting the bars back up before you roll the awning back away. And don't ever tie or tether the heads down. And if it's windy, don't put it out. I'm going to roll it back in. Stereos up here at the top, TV for entertainment. Down here at the bottom we have a power box. It's going to have your breakers and DC fuses. It also holds a converter to keep your battery charged when you're plugged into electric. Nice dinette area. This is the monitor you'll get with the tire pressure control system or monitoring system that'll go inside your vehicle while you're towing. Here we have the kitchen area. microwave, convection oven. The stove top, you'll have to manually light it. I wonder if I turn the gas back off. Nice. Refrigerator here is going to be 125 or gas. Now this R-Pod does have an inverter installed so that when you are not plugged into 125, the refrigerator can still work on electric, just depending on the capacity of your battery. So for towing, you can definitely still keep the fridge cold without using gas. So no gas while traveling. Monitor panel is located right here on this wall. You know, these buttons for battery, fresh, black, and gray is going to be the monitor. This switch here is for the hot water heater for gas only. Just remember the electric switch is outside on the tank for electric only, and your water pump is only to be used for the fresh holding. So if there's no water in the fresh, do not use the pump. Above it, we have a solar controller for the solar panel on top of the roof. Nothing that you really got to mess with, but it's a good source of info on the battery status. Down here at the bottom, we have a propane and carbon monoxide alarm. It's always standard in all the RVs. Across the little hallway, we have a road vacuum system. Very simple to use. It will come with hose and attachments to be able to use this vac system. It also utilizes an air dustpan. And as far as your power outlets, this outlet here underneath the bed has the main GFCI reset in case you have any power failure at your outlets. And the furnace is also located underneath the bed as well. The thermostat for the furnace and the air conditioner is located next to the bathroom door, right before you get to the main bed. So, you go in the bathroom. Nice little bathroom. As far as your exhaust vent, you know, all the controls, everything is up on the exhaust fan itself. Light switch on the wall. The only other thing that I like to talk about in the bathroom is this R-Pod has what's called a shower miser. The shower miser is for you to be able to save water if you're dry camping and only using the fresh holding tank. It'll allow you to save some water waiting for the hot. This valve right here, typically normal, goes back to the fresh holding tank. Turn it up for regular use to take your normal shower. So any questions about the shower miser, just give us a call. As far as using that inverter, the remote for the inverter is where the bed is located. Just simply turn it on and off right here. You can select the status of your battery, a couple other things as far as some readings and info on what the voltage coming in, if you're plugged into electric, or what voltage is left in the battery. Alright, so this is going to conclude the demo for this 2023 R-Pod 190 with Beast Mode package. Thank you and happy camping.